In the continued fight against corruption, stakeholders have called for stronger transparency and accountability mechanisms at state and local government levels through the instrument of strategic communication. This was the focus of a roundtable engagement on agenda setting for the strategic integration of state commissioners of information in the anti-corruption campaign organized by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission ICPC in Abuja. Our correspondent Zainab Akogun brings us more.
Corruption has remained one of the biggest obstacles to Nigerians' development, undermining public trust, weakening institutions, and diverting resources meant for essential services. Stakeholders have therefore reiterated the urgency of strengthening transparency and accountability, particularly at state and local government levels, where governance impacts citizens most directly. This call was echoed at the roundtable engagement on agenda setting for the strategic integration of state commissioners of information in the anti-corruption campaign organized by the ICPC. Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris reiterated that fighting corruption is one of the administration's 8-point priorities, stressing that anti-corruption agencies operate independently and without political interference.
Fighting corruption is indeed one of the 8-point priority areas of the Tinubu administration, and that is why the President is strengthening the institutional framework to fight corruption, especially through the ICPC and the EFCC. By its policy of non-interference, the Tinubu administration has made it clear that anti-corruption agencies are not instruments of political witch hunt. They operate with independence and professionalism in line with the established rule of law.
The Commission stressed that corruption strives where secrecy persists, underscoring the vital role of information managers in ensuring openness in governance.
Transparency builds trust between government and people. Transparency sustains it. Together they ensure resources are used for public good around the world. Transparency has improved service delivery, reduced corruption, and strengthened citizen participation for Nigeria. These gains are most urgently needed at state and local government levels.
Stakeholders highlighted the importance of proactive dissemination of information to expose corrupt practices, foster accountability, and build citizens' confidence in governance.
The bridge between government and the governed, and the custodian of public trust. In the complex battle against corruption, information is both a weapon and a shield. It is the weapon we use to expose malfeasance, enlighten the citizenry, and celebrate integrity, counter the misinformation, apathy that often allow corruption to thrive in the shadows.
Corruption has for far long too much posed a significant obstacle to our national growth and development. It undermines governance, erodes public trust, and diverse resources intended for the betterment of our society. As a representative of the people, it is our collective responsibility to confront this challenge head-on. Let us remember that fighting corruption is not merely a task for the government institution. It requires a grassroots movement. Each citizen, each organization, each sector has a stake in creating a corrupt-free society.
Nigeria is blessed with abundant resources, human, natural, and material resources, which, if properly harnessed, prudently, will catapult our country to a nation of our collective desires in terms of the appropriate structures, rules, and processes that will ensure equitable distribution of resources and good governance.
As stakeholders continue to stress, winning the fight against corruption goes beyond enforcement. It requires openness, collaboration, and effective communication to strengthen governance at every level. Zainab Akogun, Reporting for Kaftan TV News, Abuja.